What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Central Man here. So, back again with another Premier League watch along. We're doing a watch along of the North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham. First watch along, really soon. I think almost 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Before that, it takes us. He's there. Smith Rowe, what? No, it's Zinchenko. Anyway, so it's been the first time I'm gonna watch line in a little while. The last one was in Barcelona, Preimer, Barcelona. Haven't done it ever since, because at the international break, and also they delayed football for a week due to the death of the Queen. This was the first half watch long, not a full watch on, but first half watch along, then take a bit of a break. Do the second half watch along. Oh! Who's that? Longley? I'm not covering that game on Thursday, man. Bilbo Liquilin? I can't really pronounce that name, so who's taking it? Martinelli's ball. Guy who was back in the England setup for the last couple of weeks for the Tottenham header. Comes Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. It's been a fast front foot start here by Arsenal. But it's what we expected. Look at those Tottenham players all the way back into their shape. Saka up against Pulisic. It's one of those fascinating battles. It was a good ball whipped in. It's Martinelli! The decision here, I think it's goal kick. I think the referee says that came off the post and not Hugo Lloris. Well, I think the Spurs players are asking for a foul at the back post. They think that Emerson Royale's been pushed. That's a good save by Lloris, man. Sure. Who's that? Martinelli? It's a good one. But he's given a corner in the end. Yeah. Is it? I didn't really see the touch. Is it a corner? Yeah, it's a corner. Martinelli takes the corner. Succession here for Arsenal. We've spent the first 3 minutes or so camped inside the Tottenham hut. Nah. Explain that one, Martin. Yeah, too much on it. And it's interesting actually looking in the box there. Lloris has not really got much protection. Might explain why it was difficult for him to get that first cross in. That's a throwing out 2 corners. And really like the way Arsenal started the game this season. They got after their opponents. Spurs were beaten in the Premier League so far this season. Arsenal have lost once, but 6 wins have taken them top after 7 games. Both of them had impressive wins prior to the international break. And it's Arsenal. That's Shaka, man. They would have been talking about it for weeks. Yeah, it came from tall play from Tottenham again, trying to play out in an area where Arsenal had them. Yeah, it's offside. That'll be a fluke. No way near at the back post, who was just trying to invent something to get that ball on target. And as you said, Fletch, it was nearly something really special. But Tottenham have to be, a lot smarter than what they're doing. Royals down. I think they're trying to play from the back. If you're going to do it quick, then great. But you can see that Arsenal set up to catch you out. And when they win the ball high up, those opportunities are going to keep Saka. Nice, us, man. Nice ball. Nice. He's one there. He just said, doesn't he? I'm going to hit this one long because it's just pressing with it back. White, who's continuing as the right back in this Arsenal team, the centre back of the season has been Gabriel Williams Saliba. with Zinchenko back at left back today, Kieran Tierney on the bench. This is the challenge by Jesus on Dyer.
Oh, it's an accident.
It's a low head, it's not really a hard foot. I mean, you can understand why the referee stopped the game. It's concerned about Dyer's safety. Definitely, we're going to make sure we're on top of that. It's one of those kind of like, Jesus accidentally got him.
Ooh.
I think we're talking about the good start. It's always though that feeling. It's not really that from three score any one moment. So it's one of those where Arsenal just can't really relax. I mean, it's just interesting to see now. Look at the five players from Arsenal.
And why is that Kane taking that free kick? No, Kane Farrell's not taking free kick.
The first thing you do in every game, you want it to be right.
Why?
Work out. It seems at the moment a lot of schools.
So far, yeah, the first 5 minutes been Arsenal. 77 positions over Tottenham's 23
for 15 years. It's Tottenham's best start since 2016, and Spurs do bring a 13-game unbeaten run in the Premier League into this one. There's another player, Christian Romero, who Antonio Conte will be delighted to be able to call on today. They missed the 3 matches prior to the internationals. He played for Argentina during the break.
Oh, I want to go in Perisic.
It's the very experienced.
Never been with Tottenham player. How really the players like Son's a good player. Hey, Richarlison, don't know. Haven't seen about him.
Yeah, and Derby's he's been there, seen it, and done it. No doubt he'll add this one to his repertoire of big games, but the game started well. Definitely Arsenal playing the better stuff and seemed more settled in the 7 minutes of this game. I think Perisic has to prove that his best years are not behind him. He's quite challenged
Saliba to
in that
Gabriel.
position that he's up against today. As soon as when Ben White decides to start going forward, it will be difficult for him.
Odegaard.
Tottenham haven't won a league match here since
Zinchenko.
November.
No, that's
2010.
Zinchenko.
It's been a fix on the screen heavily in Arsenal's favour here at the Emirates in recent times. It's the start of the big month as well for both of them. Both teams played 9 times in this fixture list in October, and a victory today would be the perfect start for one of them. Full defending on that side by Emerson Royale with the offside flag up against Arsenal. Spurs looking long. It's a solidly intended target. Saliba
Everyone's Perisic.
Defensive header. Here's Eric Dyer, who's returned to prominence this season. Jermaine in the back three under Antonio Conte has him back into the England team. And he's been as informed as anybody for Tottenham in the early week. Well, yeah, great finish to last season. Sometimes you tend to forget someone like Eric Dyer. He's not always been a centre-half, he's been a right back, he's been a holding midfield player. Still learning his trade. And, you know, right now,
Benjamin Shea.
At the end of last year and start of this year, looking really solid as a centre-half.
Zinchenko. Good interception.
He's been to it by Longley. He's on loan this season from Barcelona.
Zinchenko.
Yeah, inverted fullback. Give them the extra numbers. What's said about being suffering in this game?
Kane off the ball.
Dictate this match. Picking up the pieces now.
Here comes Zinchenko. There's Martinelli. Got the ball.
Quickly across there.
Oh!
But he's so imaginative.
That's pretty.
Seems to see pictures.
Oh boy.
Exactly the word, Fletch. I mean, at times, where's you seen this from? Okay, it was a bad touch initially. Richarlison comes across. Oh, see you later. He's full of tricks and confidence right now. As well, Martin. From the attacker's point of view, it's clear to me he's looked at Emerson Royale and he's thought, I really fancy this today. You're not going to be able to stop me, and that's a big concern for Conte. Solid caught there by Saliba. Arsenal have been fantastic here at the Emirates in the Premier League
Six
this
wins.
season. 6 out of 6 in the
Wow.
front, 118 points. Haven't conceded too many goals either. Really has become a fortress for them in recent times. The kind of place that you need to have, Martin, if you are going to challenge in the top four. So I think if we look at it in segments of 15 minutes, and 7 minutes, 10 minutes in, Arsenal
You don't
feel
have
they're
to-
able to score this sort of dominance.
You've got
It's been a little bit of a
Shout
problem
out
with
to
scoring the goal they've got
Odegaard.
in their dominating games.
That's Gabriel number 6. Zinchenko. Odegaard.
Yeah, second. There was 3 Arsenal players left out by
Not
Brazil
to
for the
White.
recent internationals.
There's Gabriel.
Jesus, who's making the run here, being the other 2. Saka finding Odegaard.
Odegaard.
He's towards Martinelli. That's away by Royal for Tottenham.
We've got Liverpool next week.
Spurs still pinned inside their own half as they have been for most of the first 11 and a bit minutes here. Well, they're disciplined, they're tactically astute, and they'll do that job for their manager.
Give this stream a like. Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're not part of the Central Guinea, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, nobody's there.
Odegaard and tidied up in there by Romero.
Because Kane, Richarlison,
His feet
skip
on that
past
side by Richarlison.
Partey.
He's joined now by
Spurs on the ball
Arsenal.
now. Royal to Kane.
The challenge.
The tackle. And free kick.
I think he was considering giving Richarlison foul. He's had a look at this one, and instead of kind of playing the advantage, he's just kind of caved and given this one.
Well, he's certainly well positioned for it. I'm not sure he's got it right.
As you can see, I mean, he clearly gets the ball. I just think that it was this foul here on Richarlison earlier, and he just thought, right, I'm going to let it play, but he feels that no advantage was gained because he didn't give it, so he's almost kind of gone, tell you what, have that one instead. But it's in a better position, so probably should have called the game back.
Just a word of encouragement maybe from Eric Dyer to Kingman Son has now taken his place back in the Tottenham line. Extremely high line that Arsenal are playing here.
Oh, there! Richardson's there! Oh, that's a good save by Ramsdale.
The flag stayed down. They timed that perfectly, Tottenham. And that's a huge save from Ramsdale. Well, as Arsenal players.
He is a good goalkeeper, Ramsdale.
Wonderful save in the end.
On the ball now, Arsenal.
Arsenal now
You
flooding
got to
forward
Martinelli.
to support the man in possession, Martinelli.
You red shirts in the box. Pass it to Martinelli. Odegaard.
There's Odegaard. Now Saka.
Saka.
Ben White's gone on the overlap.
Odegaard.
Odegaard with a chance to shoot. And that was
How
going
was
to really
that?
trouble the Tottenham captain, Hugo Lloris.
That is a good
It's a
save.
big
I got the
save
same, man.
at the moment. I have to say, I mean, if somebody's not
Great,
offside, I mean,
great
somebody-
pass. That's
That's
Son.
like Ben
Royal
White
makes
at the
the
bottom
arm
of the picture.
here.
Potentially was playing
The
people off,
cross
but
and Richard. No, it's Son who
I
made
think the
the
official
made the
kept
cross
flag
and
there. He was gonna
Richarlison.
let VAR
Oh
take
my
control of
God.
that,
I
but
thought
either way,
that same man.
massive save from Ramsdale. I mean, it seemed a really
That is a good
closing
save, man.
back to back. I wouldn't be happy with that. I think it's a case of just being slightly deeper.
Kane's in the box.
Harry Kane's on the run, the flag's gone up.
Oh! I know it's offside, but that was a shot. That's a deadly shot like Kane.
See, this is what I think Tottenham need to do just a little bit more, because if you look at all Arsenal's players, that high press, every now and again you just got to chuck one of those in. Just let Saliba know, let Gabriel know, I will run you in behind. I think the problem with Spurs is getting hold of the ball. Yeah. When they get it, they try to look long. But that is an issue for Arsenal. They just can't sleep in for the last defender.
Benton Core. Richarlison on the Son. That's nice football until that point from Tottenham. They find it through midfield quite nicely.
It's the first time I've actually put a couple of passes together and looked more comfortable on the ball. They've shown they can play through, but just broke down at the end.
It's a game, this one, that tends to throw up plenty of red cards and plenty of penalties get awarded. If there are a couple of players on either side to keep your eye on today, it might just be to keep their temper in check Maybe Christian Romero for Tottenham and Granit Xhaka, obviously for Arsenal.
Or Martin Keeler. Those days are over.
Okay, we got Lima.
He's had that look in his eye all day. Martin Keeler.
Gabriel, sorry.
Arsenal dominating possession, dominating territorially, but the best chance so far has fallen to Tottenham and Richarlison from the free kick. Thomas Partey. Ben White. Opened up there for Ben White. Which was the invitation to shoot for the Arsenal right back. Yeah, a bit wild there. Working quite nicely. I think Arsenal just need to be a little bit more patient. This is the problem you have. I find an opening. This is the save. Runs down really sharp, gets down really well to his right hand side. Just stretching Charles, and he just trying to get anything on that to get it headed towards goal. Fortunately for us there, couldn't quite get any purchase on. Granit Xhaka, he doesn't mind having a pushed across the face of Maurice. Right in the post. The post from Mikel Arteta. That was there to be hit for Granit Xhaka.
He must be loving life this year, Granit Xhaka. I've never seen him play as high as he is right now for Arsenal. And when he gets into these positions, his left foot is a problem. And he nearly catches that one and finds the bottom corner. But he is a goal threat in those positions.
Well, I mean, as experienced as he is, it's interesting to see how he's growing in confidence. The fans are certainly right behind him right now. Oh dear, look at the slide line behind White, which he's done very effectively. Now Tottenham's front three are going to try to get to work because Richarlison and Kane are up there with him. It's Bentancur.
That's Royale.
Wing back Emerson Royale. It's good defending over there by Xhaka. And despite the fact he can get forward a bit more in this team, still does that job very well for them.
Yeah, it was good defending. Just good position. I think Emerson Royale should have came out and started again, but you can see quite clearly both teams well drilled, worked on really well. All the action, as you can see, is in Tottenham's half as it stands right now. Interesting though, wasn't it, how quickly Arsenal got players in around Son. You think back to the last time these teams met, it was a 1v1.
Into the box.
That's the kind of situation in open play that Tottenham are waiting for.
Really poor pass though, massively overhit. He didn't need to put that much on it. Kane was in.
Certainly a back five, isn't it, at the start of the match here for Tottenham. Emerson Royale's got the responsibility of Martinelli on one side, and Perisic is pretty much playing Bukayo Saka 1v1 on the other side.
It's impossible almost for those midfield two. Those Arsenal, their wing backs or their wide players are pinning the wing backs back for Spurs. There's little pockets of space for Odegaard, Martinelli to come in behind that midfield.
Jesus is managing to hold off Bentancur. Here's Xhaka. Thomas Partey to Martin Odegaard and then to Bukayo Saka. Jesus up against Richarlison. You might say the same about that for replacing the Brazilian team at the World Cup. Two number 9s out there today. Saka, who was voted England's Player of the Year. White.
Partey! Oh, that's a cracker! What a goal by Partey, man! Let's change the score. One nil to the Arsenal.
And he's not noted at all for his finishing. Shot from concentration, drawing players to him. Look at Partey.
Here comes red pass for White. Boom! What a goal by Thomas Partey now.
Loops into that corner. No chance for the keeper.
I think this is just Tottenham's problem has been they're too deep, and they have been all game. But when you're so deep, you're going to invite these types of situations: a shot from distance, a deflection. But it ended up being a real bit of quality, didn't it, from Thomas Partey? He saw a little window there to bend it into, and he's executed it to perfection.
Well, we didn't know whether he's going to be fit to play today, but Mikel Arteta is mighty glad that he is. That's only the third goal he scored for Arsenal. That's a special one on a big game. And Arsenal's early pressure and early comments pays off here with the big goal. And we've been doing the party, hasn't it? And there's a lot of people thinking that, was this maybe coming to the end? He's been injured for a long period, but not good there.
Richarlison.
Over for Tottenham to respond. South African takes it from Saliba, but he's given the ball away. That's been put here. The clearance made by Ramsey. This is so often been mission impossible in the Premier League. The Tottenham away to Arsenal, one win in the last 29 Premier League away matches, and they find themselves behind here to an absolutely wonderful goal from Thomas Partey. They do, but actually this is a really difficult period now from an Arsenal point of view. Just doing 12 games, not allowing Spurs back into it. And it takes one ball over the top with the pace that Spurs have to change it. They've been very good at holding leads when they scored the first goal in the Premier League on North London Derby Day.
It's one of the big reasons for it to start the game. I was talking about the extra body of the field.
With Saka. Saka leaving it to him. Saka still on the move. The challenge. Zinchenko. It's good play from defending by Romero. And Tottenham have it back again.
1-0 to Arsenal. Tottenham.
I don't think that's in question, but they are very good defenders. But I think Jermaine was about to allude to, in terms of that extra player in midfield, they're not really getting enough from the front three right now. There's more to do control. And at the minute, they've not got much of it.
It's Emerson Royal.
Oh, no, he's there. Nobody's there.
And it's out for an Arsenal throw. There is something for Tottenham to look at with this match. Remember, the 8 Premier League matches without the clean sheet at home, Arsenal. They do give you a chance to score. Antonio contact the moment down there with his arms, forward and wanting some response from his players.
Well, this season, that's one thing we've been able to do, to come back and goals down. Many occasions they've found themselves in this situation and put themselves out the hole, whether it be change of formation or an increase in their performance. They know how to get themselves back into a game, but again, not started great in the North London Derby.
Challenge by Zinchenko.
Oh, look at that. On the ball. Yeah, good save by Ramsdale. Good save. Partey.
He was already there. He kind of half thought, should I drop? But his position was
Jesus.
Spin by Jesus.
Here comes Martinelli. Son. Sorry, Jesus, sorry. My apologies. Here comes Odegaard. Nobody's there. Good clearance by Dyer. And it's throwing. Good marking. White to Saka. Partey. Oh, he's gone for the. He's trying to go for the shot again.
He had space again, didn't he, to hit that? That's the player, Saka. A great deal of space inside the top of the box. They've got lots of white shirts in there. Zinchenko.
it still just looks too easy to me, though.
Let's have a look at the goal. When you talk about a typical Arsenal goal, before the finish, Jermaine, there were 22
That's a bullet. That's a bullet shot.
Well, yeah, but they have been doing that, and it was going to take something really special because the balls, the box hadn't been successful. But you know, the pace that's rolled to him, it's inviting. As a midfield player, it's saying hit me. It's not saying take a touch and try and do something. It's saying have a go, and he just whipped it to perfection in that near post.
One of those, Martin, that started so far outside the post and went back in again. It was struck superbly.
It was, and if you look at what's in front of Arsenal right now, they're so compact. That wall in midfield, so close to the back line. But really, if they don't come out, Arsenal are going to shoot, and that was the perfect finish from Partey.
The last team to beat Tottenham in the Premier League were Brighton back in April. It's a sign of their resilience and improvement under Antonio Conte. It's a tough task for them. Even though they've got the players, that front three, who can change the game with a flash. Harry Kane, Richarlison, Heung-min Son. It's been a fascinating 26 minutes here at the Emirates. Take it back, Granit Xhaka. This is back again from Martinelli. Gabriel waiting for the ball.
Oh, Partey was there, trying to get the header.
The Gaius header away. Hello, the guard. It's an excellent ball to switch it back out to Martinelli.
Jesus to Martinelli. Jesus there.
He should be in. They worked it brilliantly. 1-2 on that far side. He's in and goal. He's got to just hit it first time, I was thinking, to an extent. But when it comes back to him here from Martinelli, he could have whipped it first time. We could slide someone in.
Floods of devastating Pakistan, submerging vast areas of land and leaving 6 million people in need of urgent help. We're supporting the DEC's Pakistan Floods Appeal to help provide those affected with shelter, food and water. If you'd like to help, you can text BT Sport, all one word, to 70000 with a whole £10 going to the appeal.
Goes on the ball now. Against Perisic.
Here's Perisic.
Shoot! It's fine, I think.
It's an inviting position for the Tottenham Hotspur left wing back.
Well, they worked it really well from right to left. And he's in acres of space. Look at him, acres of it. He's onside, clearly. He's got one thought in his mind, can I get a shot on target? And that's the one thing he doesn't manage to do. He's really well at getting himself a yard. We know he can go either way, shoot right foot or left foot. He'll be disappointed with that.
With the skill set he has, he should be hitting the target there at least. Saka against Clement Longley. It's a lovely turn.
Against Saka.
With so much confidence this season, Bukayo Saka. Good work though defensively by Bentancur, and then Son can play it to Kane and get the return ball. Tottenham might be in business, and they've got Richarlison.
Richarlison's there.
Richarlison too wide.
Too wide. Well, oh my God, Kane's in the box. Good clearance. Still in the ball now. Penalty. Penalty. Fucking hell. He's fucking shit, Gabriel. Get rid of him. He's shit. I'm sorry. I'm done with this. I'm sorry. He ain't good enough.
Richarlison just brilliant. This is what he's so good at.
Yeah, he got it. He got the ball. Fucking hell, man. This is bollocks. This is bollocks, man.
You can't defend. Brings down his man. Anthony Taylor has no other decision than to give a penalty there. And it all came from that one moment that Martin's been talking about. You have to stay alert because they can catch you out. You lose the ball in bad areas.
Kane's going to score.
That's exactly what Tottenham managed to do on that occasion.
Jesus Christ, man.
So the responsibility falls off the shoulders of the England captain, Harry Kane, up against his England teammate, Aaron Ramsdale. He has missed one this season. He was denied by Dean Henderson. against Nottingham Forest earlier in the season, that he has always been the man for Tottenham on Derby Day in North London and on Derby Day in London. Conte looks on.
He's going to score. Mark my words.
Delay for Harry Kane. Short run up for the England captain. Big moment in this North London derby.
He's going to score. Touch it. Fucking out. Fuck you, Gabriel. And your shit.
To stick it down the middle like that. He's too low into that, by the way.
Jesus
you can imagine in
Christ.
England training the amount of penalties that they've seen.
Went the wrong way. Fucking hell.
And he just kids. The England goalkeeper Ramsdale sticks it right down the middle. Brilliant.
It's almost a foregone conclusion now when Kane gets a penalty. He's so good at those, isn't he? Doesn't feel any pressure at all.
It was interesting. There's a clip of Aaron Ramsdale in a game against Germany the other day. He sat on the bench. And as Harry Kane's about to take the penalty, he went, "You don't miss." He's right.
First-hand experience today. There's Mikel Arteta, who's seen his side lead wiped out, fouled by Gabriel and Richarlison, and Kane clinical from the spot 14 minutes before half-time. 7 goals this season now for Harry Kane. 14 goals in 16 Premier League North London derbies, which is a phenomenal record. And he's now only 11 behind the great Jimmy Greaves on Tottenham's all-time list. And all of a sudden, Martin, there's a different look to the match. Well, we talked about it. Always the danger that on the break, they've got so much pace. Spurs, Son, particularly Richarlison as well. Just defender dives in, you can't really argue with that. It's the panic they cause because of their pace that they have.
I think he needed to dive in, Martin.
No, I think he just gets caught up. He's trying to, cover his colleague. He just gets caught up in the moment. Given away by Romero to Xhaka. Jesus.
He doesn't take us.
Pocket to turn into support from Martinelli, who he couldn't quite find, and then Longley happy to see it go back through to Hugo Lloris. Romero there gets a really important interception.
100
really the first time we've seen Jesus get it in that kind of space.
100 goals. Wow.
Back 3.
No. That was 100 away goals.
Premier League goals away from home. It's when you're really
ball now.
about a player.
Yeah, ball, Saliba.
Good defending by Saliba. Had to be so calm and collected back there under pressure from Son. And likewise, Thomas Partey. It's a perfect example there, Martin, of how you play your way out of trouble. When he didn't panic there, and Saliba's come back from a loan period and absolutely magnificent in that defense. He's going to be tested, that's for sure.
Including adding time. Yeah, I didn't get adding time. Sometimes it is no adding time.
Son hits it straight to Partey. Benson call there for Spurs. He finds Richarlison.
He goes for Charlton.
Now Emerson Royale.
Emerson Royale. Harry Kane.
Defended in there by Partey. That's a Tottenham corner. Finishing this half really strong. More composed in possession. I think you just saw the run there from Richarlison. We could pick them up. Martinelli's got to get back.
Wow, Thierry
Henry. Harry Kane on 44 goals now in Premier League London derbies. Gone past Henry, who was on 43. So one of his records have gone today. Well, he's not playing today as well. Spurs have sent 3 centre-backs in there. Longley, Dyer, Romero. They're taken by Thomas.
Holy crap.
That was well done by Ramsdale under pressure. Swinging in towards the Arsenal goal. He does really well under pressure there. He's got to stay composed and just get enough on it to get it
away from the danger area.
Into the final 10 minutes of the first half. Arsenal ahead through Thomas Partey. Spurs level through Harry Kane. Benson did superbly well to secure the ball there for Tottenham. Given away by Gabriel. Here's Holiday.
Seems to be the one, Gabriel, that will give you a chance. Not as confident on the ball as Saliba, giving it away cheaply, isn't he?
Always ball towards Perisic, and that's a push. And Bukayo Saka.
There's an example there, Darren, this side, where Saka will get back to the wing back. Clear.
On the ball now, against Chelsea and Kane to the box. Good block by Saliba.
Was there again. Just one or two frailties creeping into the Arsenal play in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
Here comes Gabriel.
Spurs have been much stronger
Here comes
recently.
Jesus. Not Gabriel, not Macalas, but Jesus. Advantage. Odegaard.
Because they got the ball, Odegaard
Saka.
on to Saka. Jesus is back on his feet. Saka hits it straight for Holiday. That's a corner.
Is that Fleabag?
Really good play from Saka, though. He's working, he's chopping, he's stopping, he's trying to get a yard just to get that ball into the box. He's up against two every time he gets the ball as well.
Jared Gillis just for Anthony Taylor just to hold it a second so he can have a look at exactly where the ball hit.
Looking to look at
In the shoulder.
look at everything. I can see from here that's not his arm.
That's actually the first
Saka.
one he's had a look at in the first half. We can hear the
Let's
conversation.
have a rest. You don't need to look.
Yeah, he's taking it easy today. The VAR booth.
Saka takes. Oh, nobody's there. Man. They're in the box. Oh, Richarlison's there.
It's got Perisic streaming forward too. Whether it just after too soon, we'll find out. And it goes
Kane's in the box.
Kane's header.
Good save.
Saved by Ramsdale. And it actually left the play didn't go on.
It was another poor ball, really. Charlton has to find the run from Ivan Perisic. It's a brilliant run. It would have been tight. It would have been really tight. I think he may have just been offside, if I'm honest. At the back post, Kane's just trying to do anything to get on it. But again, Tottenham and the counter attack starting to look like their old selves here.
It's when they pinch that ball, isn't it? And they pinch that ball and they break up paces. Arsenal have got so many players forward, they can't get back quick enough. And the wing backs are starting venturing forward now. Perisic now is the left side, particularly.
Against Odegaard.
Really now showing
Then we got against Saliba. Odegaard. Zinchenko. Sorry, not Odegaard. Odegaard's there. Man, because they got blonde hair, blue eyes. Anyway, then we got Zinchenko.
Zinchenko.
Partey.
Partey. Scores back
White.
in a defensive shape.
And
White
then
out to Saka.
Saka.
Son
White.
coming
Profit.
Perisic. White lifting a decent.
Oh! It was there. They were there.
Good tussling for him there at the far post. Martinelli now up against Emerson Royale. And it goes to Saka. Back again to Martinelli. Deflection. Good keeping in there, Romero. Arsenal's turn now. They're a little spell again.
But it's giving the crowd the lift as well. They've come under a little bit of pressure these last 10 minutes. And Martinelli bringing them back to life on that left-hand side with some good deliveries.
Martinelli takes.
Corner. Playing a long way. Headed away in there by Romero.
Saka. That's Gabriel. No, Jesus. Sorry. He's number 9. Jesus.
It's Gabriel Jesus. Odegaard tried to turn, but Longway was strong behind him. That's a foul on Kane.
Well, I knew there's going to be fighting.
Sees Gabriel coming a mile off. you know, when you look at this
Who's
from
that?
tactically,
Gabriel.
the bigger picture, Conte is basically drawing, isn't it?
Pushing, yeah, he's pushed Harry Kane.
You come and attack us. We're going to pace. We'll have the pace on the break. And at times, I'm looking at Arsenal just leaving 2 players back, both full backs coming in central positions, and it's on for the break.
First little flashpoint here for Anthony Taylor just to calm down.
I think it's done well, Anthony Taylor, because Gabriel's had a couple of challenges, Romero's had a couple of challenges, he's letting it flow, he understands the environment, it's not been too wild.
A big night of Champions League action starts on Tuesday night match day.
Watching
3
Chelsea
games.
Milan,
We've got Liverpool, Rangers, Frankfurt, Tottenham, Chelsea, AC Milan. Some big matches.
Don't know how to do.
On Tuesday, Wednesday night as well. 1-1 here with 4.5 minutes to play.
Because Odegaard,
It's been an excellent first half.
he's in the box. Two red shirts in the box. Ryan,
First 6 was the defender of Spurs.
So we got Son.
Took a chance inside his own box and got away with it.
Who's got the ball now?
Long leg hits it long now towards Harry Kane.
Just close by Saliba.
Saliba has had a really good first half back there for Arsenal. He's needed again here.
Man.
He's nice and strong against Richarlison. He looks the real deal to me. Saliba, this is an examination in these derby games. He's coming through it with flying colours right now, but he needs help around him.
Saka.
Saka 1v1 against Terracid. He's normally had Son back there as well, and Olivier got back well to help out.
What a job he does, doesn't he? Every time he's across there.
He's
White. Odegaard.
Looking for the run there of Jesus. Richarlison's got it now, and now Kane. Odegaard's gone down and stayed down. The game's
Here comes Harry Kane. Richarlison in the box. Royale.
Emerson Royale. Martinelli had a bit of a niggly kick in the end, and Anthony Taylor said it was fair, and then the offside flag went up against Tottenham. Strange the deflected play there.
Really strange. I think there's a foul on Emerson Royale. We're looking at Martin Odegaard here, but in fairness to Romero, I think it's just a really strong challenge, and I think he wins the ball. Well, it'd be nice to see a replay on it, wouldn't he? Look, he's got his body between him. Yeah, to me, he's just
that should be a free kick.
I think his left foot initially gets the ball, and then there's always going to be a follow through. Yeah, but follow through is a foul. It's difficult actually, Brent, with the referee, because he is a referee who likes to let things go. Chelsea fans will know all about when they played Spurs as well earlier in the season. So maybe Spurs are coming out on top of some of these little interactions, Darren. You never know that half of the commentary team used to play for Arsenal, the other half plays for Tottenham. That's the first situation. I'm shocked White is talking about, like, given the ball you follow through, that it's a foul. It's really, well, if he goes
Because Odegaard.
Lovely feet from Odegaard.
He's there. Nobody's there. Oh, saved by Lewis, man.
That was outstanding. What a run there from Jesus. Brilliant. That is just phenomenal. Sometimes you just got to take your hat off.
Great pass by Odegaard.
Odegaard.
And Jesus.
Making things happen.
Skip
But
one.
misses. He chucks
Skip
it right, he
two.
chucks it left, and you're just thinking,
No,
get something
power.
on it. You've got to really stand strong and stop the ball. But what a beautiful bit of play.
Seen some wonderful little cameos, haven't we, in the first half from individuals out there. It's been a very high quality game between these two sides in the top 3 of the Premier League, first against third.
I think Jesus, though, is the player that's come here, the new signings. He's setting new levels for these young players to follow.
In fact, we've had 2 goals in the game today, means that's 173 goals in this fixture in the Premier League era, making it the second highest scoring game in Premier League history.
How?
All indications are that we could well have some more in this match today.
No, I go with the 4-4
by
in 2008.
Gabriel challenging Richarlison.
The 4-4 and the double 5-2.
Zinchenko with the cross in. Saka
Oh!
on the volley and didn't really get a hold of it. Yeah, good play down that left-hand side. It almost seems to hit him on the knee. He prepares to pull the trigger there.
I'm finding this quite interesting at the end of the first. But Arsenal seem to have lost
No, it's not both games.
The
fuck all there.
To the
I'm
Europa
sorry,
League
that's
we have
fuck all, man.
on match day 3. Only Manchester United.
That's why I don't like doing a reaction of Europa League matches. Or Conference League matches. It's awful there. I wouldn't think to the Arsenal PSV, but they cancel it. Pushed it until 20th of October. I don't get it. Wow, how? Anyway, we're in a few minutes of the first half.
Good work in there, though, by Bentancur.
Bentancur, Kane. Son Heung-min. 2 minutes.
2 minutes added on here at the end of this first half. Bentancur with a good space. Jesus was tracking back.
Here's Richarlison.
This was Charlison. Excellent challenge in there by Jesus, who's been great for both boxes now. He's midfield to be doing that job, not him. He's going there and setting an example.
Now, these are the plans we do.
I think he just recognised the danger. I think that's a really good sign of a team that is well drilled and working together as a unit. Your centre forward looks back and spots somebody in a bit of trouble. Maybe Zinchenko in a 1v1 situation that he thinks he's in trouble there. I'm going to go and help out. It's been an excellent first half to watch. I am getting concerned though about a lot's being left of that Arsenal back four. Partey not really getting back. I think of course he's got a bit short of fitness.
Here comes Partey.
Final few seconds of this excellent first half then.
White.
Saka's there. I think Saka's running behind the Tottenham back line. That was a good challenge by Longley. Stopping the ground too well.
Looking at Longley saying you need to be there. And he was reactive on that occasion. Longley said they've already been there.
It's Martinelli. Another excellent run by an Arsenal player, Martinelli this time, and he just tried to tackle one too many and ran into Bentancur. Certainly trying to entertain tonight the Arsenal players. Run that superbly by Saliba. Xhaka.
No, Jesus there.
Jesus challenged by Longley has been nice and strong there, and Tottenham get the free kick.
That's it.
Well, there's half-time.
So I hope you enjoyed the first half of the North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham. Leave your thoughts below, smash like below, hit the like, click the bell, and subscribe to the channel.
And then we saw the launching challenge by Gabriel on Richarlison, and after delay, Harry Kane scored
we're back in the second half, so
and scores against
thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in a few minutes. So I'm out. Peace.